Hello guys, welcome to my Amazon Live. Thank you so much for hopping on and joining me. I look a little crazy right now, okay? Because I'm in the middle of doing my hair and I thought I would hop on live and show you guys just kind of how the extensions look. And when I'm styling them, I've curled them, obviously, just for the sake of time. I wanted to make sure that you guys could kind of see some of the products that I've been using for this kind of look today. And then I have some lives after this, so make sure that you hit that follow button so that you are notified for future live streams. By the way, my name's Olivia if you are just finding me. Welcome in. It is the last day of Prime Day, guys. Who's shopping? I feel like I have been doing all the shopping. It has been incredible. I've been loving catching up on all of my favorites and what they're sharing. So I thought I would do the same for you guys today, and kind of just talk a little bit about my extensions because they are on deal. They are 25% off. So I wanted to give you guys the heads up on that. And if you are looking for some extra length, some extra volume, these are such a good brand of hair extensions and they are on a crazy deal. Not what I paid. I paid obviously full price for them, but that's fine. I wanna make sure you guys get the deal. So let's get into it. I'm gonna brush out this hair. I'm gonna kind of show you what it looks like and kind of how I like to style it. I am wearing the Remy Human Hair Extensions, the Luxy brand. They are so good. They are the Halo hair extension. So at the top of my hair, I don't know if you guys can see, there's a wire at the top, but it gets hidden when you wear it. And then they do come with extra 2 wefts that go on the side. They just clip in on the side here, and then that gives you a good extra little blending length, which is perfect. So let me go ahead and kind of brush these out. But before I do that, I just want to show you guys a couple products that I've been loving to style these. First of all, any of the Kitsch hairbrushes. If you are not grabbing Kitsch hairbrushes, this is your sign because they are so great. They are really cute designs always. So I just wanted to highlight them because they are under $10 today and they come with this like boar bristle kind of a situation. And I love it for brushing out my hair. It gives me a really natural kind of look and vibe. And I brought this one with me because it has a little beach decor on the brush. So I wanted to show you guys that. To curl my hair today, I used the Mint Professional Curling Wand. This is the 1.125 inch barrel. It is extra long for hair extensions and it has your curling clamp, of course, but you can use this as just kind of wrapping your hair around it if you wanted to just not use the clamp part. But I absolutely love this curling iron just because it gives me such really nice curls. And again, the length of it, perfect for extensions, or if you have thick hair, you are gonna love this curling iron. And it is on deal today. It is down to $83.97 from $104, so really significant deal. So I had to highlight that for you guys. Great barrel. Or curling iron, I've had this now for probably 4 years. She is amazing. She has lasted and always works when I need her in the most. So highly recommend the hair iron, the curling iron for you guys. If you are interested in something like that, grab it while it's on deal. Okay, next up for my hair today, I'm gonna brush it out. And then when I brush it out, I'm gonna go ahead and use this Big Sexy Hair Powder Play. This is the Powder Play and it is such a great product. Let me show you it. So what I'm gonna do is just brush out these curls just a little bit. Just want to give them a little bit of a blend. When you use this Kitsch hairbrush, because it is a Boar bristle, it's going to help really blend all of that hair together, including your hair, the hair extensions, and give you a really pretty blended look. You would, I feel, not be able to tell that this is not all my hair. I think the color match is really good. I have 2 hair extensions from Luxy, Dimensional Cream Blonde and the Beige Blonde, and they both look so great. So I think that, can't recommend that enough. And so let's go ahead and brush this out in real time so you guys can see. Let's give that a little bit of a brush here. Absolutely love how that comes together. It just looks so blended and pretty. And then we like to brush the back as well, just to make sure that everything looks seamless and blended. Brush the bangs a little bit as well, but I absolutely love how these hair extensions work, but my hair just feels a little bit flat. So I am gonna go in with a couple of products. The Big Sexy Hair is kind of like a teaser. It's like it teases your hair with powder. So if you wanted to go ahead and just section off pieces of your hair, and I like to spritz this in, just comes out like a little powder. and then it has grit to it. So it instantly gives you volume. It gives you a lot of ability to kind of zhuzh and play around with your hair without having to tease it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that a little bit closer to the hairline as well, just around here. Just, you don't actually need much of this, and it is the light version. So we just go in with like a touch of it, play around, zhuzh it up, brush it out if you want a little bit, and that's gonna give you a really great amount of extra volume compared to, and then you can just play around with it. Like, you can do so much with this, but compared to kind of this side just feels a little bit more flat. I love this product. I highly recommend if you are looking for something, if you have fine hair, this is gonna give you just that little bit of extra kind of like volume. Great for events. So if you have weddings coming up and you're like, oh my gosh, I need to style my hair, I need my curls to last, spritz this in your hair. It gives you beautiful texture and also incredible volume. So highly recommend that guy. I also recommend my day products. This is the Fairy Duster Dry Shampoo. First and foremost, their packaging, I'm sorry, but adorable. Like, they just always win the award for cute, girly packaging. The scent on this is beautiful. Whenever I wear this in my hair, I feel like it's its own little hair perfume. This one, again, another powder. What I like about this is that it's a great powder to bring traveling. So if you are checking a bag, or you're not checking a bag, you're just bringing carry-on and you don't want to bring an aerosol dry shampoo, a spray liquid. Thank you, Abby, for following. Yeah, by the way, guys, hit the follow button. I'd love to have you guys here for future lives. But look at this. It's just the cutest little dry shampoo. I'm going to spritz this just on the top of my hair. You see how it comes out in the cutest little powder? It smells amazing. If you use day, you know that it smells, to me, it gives like a strawberry lemonade kind of vibe. So kind of citrusy, really light and summery, perfect for summer travel, vacations, all the things. And then you instantly get a refresh on your hair. So I feel like for me, when I'm on vacation especially, it's hot. I don't want to wash my hair every single day. I'm every other day. So I feel like this guy just gets me that little bit extra time. And it is on deal today. This guy is 15% off. This one is the smaller size, by the way. The one I have linked is the regular size. She is gonna last you. And then I like to kind of like brush this out, see what we're working with. And I just feel instantly like we've transformed since you guys hopped on. I feel like it just gives a little bit of, I don't know, like a refresh, but just like the extensions are blended. Everything feels like we're on the same team. Love to see it. So next up, another product I can't recommend more, by the way, is the Sol de Janeiro Cheirosa in 40. Like, get your hands on this because I never get so many more compliments than when I wear this. Everybody loves this scent, and it's kind of an underrated Sol de Janeiro scent. A lot of people like, you know, the traditional one. A lot of people like 91, which is the light pink. I love this guy. It's got black, amber plum, and vanilla woods, and it is beautiful. It gives a really pretty, like a very light scent, very summery. This guy is on deal today as well. Thank you for the hearts, guys. Thank you for liking, and obviously would love to have you guys hit the follow button as well. But this just gives a really pretty, beautiful summer scent, and I'm on vacation right now, but I wanted to share that with you guys because I do think it is such a beautiful, light and summery, and one of those scents where whenever I wear it, I get stopped constantly and people are asking me what my perfume is. So it's just such an easy little one to throw in your bag and go. What I use today on my skin for foundation is the Color Science Flex. This is the SPF foundation. It comes in SPF 50. First of all, love the packaging. It's such a nice package just to bring on the go. Thank you, Deborah, for following. But look at the, I feel like the coverage for it being an SPF foundation is quite good. It really looks nice and pretty. I'll show you what I used for concealer just to go with it. But this is on deal today, 25% off. I never see it at that price point. Snag it while you can, while it is on deal. but this guy is an SPF 50, and then it comes in different shades. So I grabbed medium. Medium is what I'm wearing. I feel like it's my good tanned shade when I'm on vacation. So I love that, and I just highly recommend if you are looking for something that is gonna give you like a good coverage, but also cover you with the SPF, it's the Color Science Total Protection for sure. Another thing I love to bring on vacation, we are going to Disney. So I wanted to make sure that I am locked and loaded in terms of like deodorant, anti-sweat, like all the things. Lume deodorant. If you guys have not tried anything Lume yet, it's worth the hype. The Lume deodorant is so good. It keeps you feeling confident all day. It definitely has anti-odor, all the things, but this is plus sweat control, and this one I grabbed in the clean tangerine, and I really like it. I think this is great to bring on the go with you guys if you are looking for, you have long summer days and things where you just want to feel your best and feel super confident. Just grab the Lume, and it's also a really good thing just to keep with you like throughout the summer. I absolutely love it. But the other product I really love is the, where is it? The Lume deodorant. Where did I put that guy? Okay, well, it's somewhere. Oh, it's here. It's like it's hiding behind my water bottle. This is the Lume whole body deodorant. So you can use this, as it says, whole body, and it honestly is on such good deal today. It's a 2-pack, I believe. And this guy I like to use especially for anti-thigh chafing. So I'm a thick thigh girly, especially if you're walking and getting all the steps all day, like if we're going to Disney or something. I'm gonna use this on the inner thighs and prevent that chafing, and it is so good. And it honestly, again, it's another like deodorant. You just feel extra confident. It's just a great summer product to have in your lineup. I can't recommend Lume more. I feel like for a while there, it was like everybody was raving about Lume. I was like, I don't know, like it's a deodorant. What's it really gonna be? It's really good. Another product I had to recommend, I use this every single night after my skincare. I'm a big girl on the SPF with the, I like to get some sun here and there, but for my face, I'm always protecting it, wearing hats, wearing SPF. So overnight, I love to get my own sunless tanner glow. This is the Cocoa and Eve. This is the antioxidant self-tanning micro mist. And micro mist is a really good way to describe this because it is a fine micro mist when you apply it. A lot of self-tanners can come out blotchy, and that's because when you spray them, those droplets are gonna be too big and they're gonna land on your face and you're gonna wake up in the morning with blotchy self-tanner. This guy is gonna give you that really even, beautiful glow when you wake up. So apply it after your skincare, and it's an antioxidant, and so it's the only one for me that has not broken me out. I have very sensitive skin, and I have skin that really freaks out with any self-tanner. So anytime I've tried one, I've been always let down because a couple days into it, my face starts to break out. This guy, never the case. Beautiful scent to it as well. It's a dragon fruit, but it's kind of just like a very subtle scent. Highly recommend this guy. It is on deal today at 30% off, and this lasts forever. I just re-upped on this, and I've had it for at least 6 months. So, and I use it every single night. After your skincare, remember, after your moisturizer, all the things you've cleansed, moisturized, whatever, then you put this on, and then you head to bed, and you're just gonna wake up looking so glowy. Okay, another must-have and sort of like trick of the trade. I used to do plus-size curvy modeling, and something that the makeup artists always had in their kits to make us girls look a little bit more awake and alive and fresh is the Lumify eye drops. So these guys are going to make the bright whites of your eyes brighter and just make you look more awake and rested. And I am here for it because, you know, as we are getting older, I feel like I look less and less rested whenever I go on vacations and things like that, or if it's just a regular day and I just stayed up too late watching my favorite show. Lumify eye drops, they are going to be such a great little tool in your makeup kit, and they are, again, 20% off today. Thank you so much, guys, for the hearts. I see the hearts coming in. I really appreciate it. I would love to have you guys here for future lives as well. Please hit the follow button so you don't miss my future live streams. And of course, you can always check my previous live streams on my page as well. It's on my Amazon storefront. I also have some really great Prime Day lists. I have fashion, home, beauty, tech, lots of options for everyone. If you're looking to purchase for today, it is the last day of Prime Day sales, so definitely hit that checkout on your cart. Thank you, Patricia, for following. I appreciate that so much. On a day where I don't necessarily want to wear my Color Science sunscreen, thank you so much, East Coast Doug, for following. I appreciate it. This is the e.l.f. Halo Glow. And if you are familiar with any of the Halo Glow products, incredible, beautiful. Price point is insane for the product that it is. This gives luxury product when you put this on. Believe me when I tell you, anytime I wear this on its own, nothing else, I always get the most compliments. What are you doing with the skincare? Like, you look glowy and you look rested. Your face looks so great. It's always this. So I can't recommend this enough. I just feel like e.l.f. products always knock it out of the park. But specifically, I am an e.l.f. Halo girly stan through and through. To lock and load my foundation and everything, one of my products, and you'll see because of how much it's been used and loved, like look at how much I have left. I'm like halfway through the bottle. Airbrush Flawless setting spray. It is the Charlotte Tilbury, and it is not on deal, but I still had to share it because for me, with hot weather and the fact that my makeup stays locked and loaded, this guy is incredible. So I highly recommend this if you're looking for something, you want a good gift maybe. This product will keep that makeup in place all day long and you will feel so great about your makeup. It gives you a great glassy glow skin as well. So nothing looks flat, nothing looks dull, nothing looks too matte. It just really gives you a beautiful finish. Thank you for the hearts, guys. All these hearts coming in. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. To go with the Color Science foundation today, this one looks, please don't judge me, okay? This looks a little beat up, a little well-loved, if you will. This is the L'Oreal Paris Concealer Infallible. And girls, if we're looking for a concealer that won't move, that won't budge, that takes care of any blemishes, it's this guy. Really good price point too. The fact that this is under $13, that's insane to me. So I would grab this today while it is on deal because normally it is $15.99 regular price. I love this and it lasts. I wear the shade 325 Eggshell. I love the way that it looks. It's not hard to work with. So some of these concealers, you got to work with them immediately. They sort of start to, like any full coverage concealers, they start to lock in. This one is definitely very workable and I love that product. Let me see. I feel like I had other products to share with you. The other thing I wanted just to touch on, guys, is my hair extensions. I'm going to take one out and show you what it looks like so you can kind of see. Let me pop out one of my hair extensions. Okay, so the Halo, you're getting a full long weft, which is thick and it looks great, but then you're also getting two side pieces. So let me show you what that looks like. I'm going to pull it out and you guys can kind of see what it looks like. That is curled. It is gorgeous. It is soft and shiny hair. You can wash these like regular hair. You're gonna want to be gentle with them with the heat. I like to be gentle with my own hair with the heat. I like to say your hair is not chicken, okay? We don't need to cook it at 400 degrees. We just need to keep it at like a good 350 kind of temperature. That way your hair doesn't get damaged too fast, especially us blondes, okay? We don't need to be frying our hair any more than the highlights already do. So love this. Look how shiny that is. It's so soft. This is the 16 inch, I think. I'm pretty sure this is the 16 inch. And so if you're kind of in between lengths, there's a 12, 16, and then I believe a 20. The 20 for me was just a little too long. It just felt not super natural. And then I wasn't sure if the 16 would give me the length I want, but I think that's pretty good length. So you can kind of play around too with the Halo extension where you place it, but absolutely love this guy. And the thing I love about hair extensions is when you curl them, they'll hold that curl longer than your hair will. So you will feel like you have done your hair like and had it done all day long. And then you'll be able to throw the hair extensions in the next day and just have hair like that, like ready to go out the door, pop in your hair extension. Let me show you how I put this in. I didn't bring my little clip over with me, so we're just gonna have to bear with it, but that's fine. So I like to section off kind of around the temple area for the two side wefts, okay? So we're gonna go in and kind of use our thumb just to guide it. And then we're gonna pop up this hair, and then you can see here, like I have some of my own hair, and it has little teeth and it has a little grippy on the seam. That's gonna really help everything stay in place, and that's gonna make sure that it doesn't slide down your hair. So it's so easy to apply. You're gonna just go ahead and clip it in. I slide it in like the little teeth onto your hair. Just gonna go ahead, give that a little slide, and you just clip it down. And then do the same over here. And then it's already in. I don't know if you guys can see the weft clicked in. Thank you so much for the likes, guys. Like, that looks a little crazy from the side, but we're gonna put my hair down and then you're gonna see that it blends. Immediately, I like to give it a little brush, a little zhuzh into place, and everything looks smooth. Hopefully for you guys it does, but you can't see the weft, you can't see the seam, and because it is a thin seam, like you're not gonna see it if a gust of wind hits your hair. It's not gonna fall out and you're not gonna see it pop through. So absolutely can't recommend that enough. I see lots of clicks on the hair too. You guys seem to be loving that. I'm gonna kind of tease the back of my hair just a little bit. I like to give a little bit of a lift at the back. Just, I always tend to like this for my hair. I feel like it gives it like a really pretty kind of volume look. And to hold that in place, I will use the big SexyHair powder play, just to give that a little bit of longevity. That way, I feel like everything stays so blended and looks really pretty all day long. So highly recommend. And then, like I mentioned, guys, some of these beauty products, like look how nice this brush is. This guy is under $10, such a good price point, and it's the fact that it has the black boar bristles in there in the mix. Very gentle on my hair, so when I get out of the shower, I'm always tangled. I always need to spray in a detangler, but sometimes brushes can be so damaging on wet hair. Your hair is in its most fragile state. Use a brush like this. Like I love wet brushes too, but for some reason, this really smooths and polishes my hair and gives it that stunning shine. Whereas if I use a regular brush, it just kind of tangles it. It does the job, but this really smooths, polishes, and gives that gorgeous shine just from using a brush. Thank you for the likes, guys. I really appreciate that. I love this. I need a mini of the Kitsch. I'm actually gonna look for that, and I will let you guys know on my storefront if I find a little mini one. And then of course, like I mentioned, this is the Mint Professional Curling Iron. This guy is going to really curl your hair, give you the most beautiful curls, waves, whatever you're looking for, but it's also an extra long barrel. So if you have thicker hair, if you have extensions, you're gonna want to have something that has a little bit of a longer barrel that gives you the room to play around with for curling your hair, and it's not gonna tangle, it's not gonna, you're not gonna be, frustrated with your curling iron. Just a great one to purchase. It's on deal. It's never this price point. It goes up to $430, but you don't need that. I stick around the $350 mark for curling my hair, and that way I know that I'm getting a good curl, but also not damaging my hair. And then another product I do want to quickly mention as well, again, is the Big SexyHair Powder Play. Love this. I just cannot recommend this enough, especially if you're like me. I have a good amount of hair, but I have fine hair. So this gives me a little bit of oomph. It gives me a little bit of zhuzh to my hair to make sure that I have room to kind of like, make my hair look more full than it is, right? And so I absolutely love this product. You do not need a lot of it. A little goes a long way. Do not pump a lot of this into your hair. It really has a ton of grit to it. So you'll notice, like, the more I play with, I spritzed it here earlier, the more I play with it, the more volume I get. It's crazy. So throughout the day, you can kind of reactivate by just moving around the area that you had put it in. You can feel it. You can feel like a little bit of that grit, but it gives you that instant kind of volume to your hair. And you can absolutely play around with this as well for texture in the bottom of your hair and give yourself a fuller look at the bottom too. And the other thing I like this is if you're doing updos for weddings and you want it to have like a cute updo or something, grab this, have this in your kit. So great. And the other product, again, I do want to come back to this, is the Day Fairy Duster Dry Shampoo. First and foremost, like I mentioned earlier, the cutest girly packaging. I love Day. I love the scent. I'm not big on heavily scented products, but this guy is a gorgeous, very light citrus, kind of strawberry kind of vibe, but very light and gorgeous for summer. I'm obsessed. And I love this for travel because you don't have to check this. If you're used to your regular aerosol dry shampoos, liquid dry shampoos, right? For the most part, if it's a larger product, you have to check that, especially aerosol. They don't want you traveling through with that. So this guy will come through because it's a powder. They may check it, right? They may want to look at it, but you're not going to have to check that guy. And then of course, another little circle back to my favorite summer perfume all year long, really. I love this guy. The Cheirosa from Sol de Janeiro, number 40. This is black, amber, plum, and vanilla wood scented. So good. You will get so many compliments on this. People always ask me whenever I wear this, I come in, like, if I come in for like a hug with a girlfriend, or you know what I mean, or if I'm at an appointment or something, without fail, every time I'm wearing this, everybody's asking like, what perfume are you wearing? And it's this body spray. So what I like to do is when I hop out the shower, you moisturize all the things. I like to spray this on, okay? It locks in, it gives you a really gorgeous scent, and it's like a subtle scent. So I highly recommend that because people are gonna always ask you, where's your perfume from? And then also I do wanna just circle back on the Color Science Sun Forgettable Total Protection Face Shield Flex. I wear the shade medium. I'm wearing that today. It is and has an SPF of 50. Really great for protection for the summer. You should be wearing SPF every single day in some way, shape, or form on your face. So I sometimes will do that through a primer, through my skincare, and then sometimes if I wanted a really great looking foundation, we're going in with the Color Science Flex. Absolutely love this. And it is 25% off. It's a little bit more of like a luxury kind of product, but it lasts for so long and it gives beautiful coverage. Like, I think that's quite nice for essentially like a sunscreen. The way this is giving me like a really pretty finish. But I did go in with my concealer. So like I mentioned earlier, I did use the L'Oreal Infallible. Let me give that a quick click on the screen so you guys can see. It's well loved. So she's looking a little bit worse for wear, but this is the Infallible, Infallible 24-hour full wear. And this guy really holds underneath the eyes. It doesn't give me that fine lines and the separation with my makeup. It just gives a really beautiful coverage. Highly recommend that guy as well. But to set it, again, I'm coming back to the Charlotte Tilbury. It's not on deal, but I wish it was. Is the Airbrush Flawless setting spray, and it does give like an airbrush kind of vibe to your makeup. It just really, a setting mist, if you are not familiar with setting mists, it's going to help bring everything together. So anything you put on, your foundation, your concealer, your powder, your blush, your bronzer, whenever you've placed all that on, you're like, for me, for a while, I was like, why am I gonna put something like a setting mist on my face that's wet? Why would I do that? Well, this really melts and blends everything together. It's like taking this brush, brushing through my extensions, seamlessly blending everything together. This is that just for your makeup. So highly recommend this, and it's gonna help everything last and look beautiful all day long. It went viral for a reason. Everybody seems to love this. I feel like every makeup artist I know, they have this in their kit. It is a must-have. So highly recommend. Definitely hit the follow button for sure, because I will be going live again. Next up, I'm gonna have some fashion finds and then some of my June favorites as well. So hit that follow button so that you guys are notified when I go live next. Hi, Sarah. Hi. Thank you so much for hopping on. Thank you so much for following. I appreciate it. I'm gonna be hopping off actually right away, but I will be back at 12:30. Or no, hang on. Let me just double check for you guys. Was it 12:15? I'm gonna hop on with some fashion finds. So I definitely would love to have you guys here for that afterwards. Yeah, 12:15. So I'm gonna hop off And I will see you guys in a little bit. Hit that follow button. Make sure you're following me. Yay. Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you so much, Sarah. I hope to see you guys in the next live. And make sure you're following me here on Instagram because I always share when I go live over there as well. So let's do fashion finds next, guys. Last day of Prime. We've got this. This is a fun shopping day. I hope you're excited. It's almost the weekend and we're here. I'm here for it. So I will see you guys in a little bit. I hope you have a great day if I don't. And thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.